Hey everybody, it's Tyler with Gaia Force Gaming, and I am here bringing you a deck profile. As you guys know, we had the release of Starter Deck 14, the advanced deck series with the Beelzemon starter, and locals, the shops all around are having the Beelzemon Cup, where you can only play purple cards. Most of these shops are letting you use the new starter deck in conjunction with cards that you have from home, the just pre-built decks that you bring from home. Play all purple decks. And the winner gets this really cool winner stamped Beelzemon. I won my local event, so I figured I'd let you guys know what I played. We did get this beautiful stamped Beelzemon card. Boom. So super excited about that. Rocking my boy Implement dice by Amanda LaPalme. Big, I'm a purple stan at heart, really. So, I got my Beelzemon deck box. We really repping out here. But anyway, I want to talk about the deck I played. I did utilize essentially just 2 of the advanced starter decks with a couple cards that you could have. I'll talk about what you could change. I would play this deck almost exactly moving forward. And I'll talk about what I might change outside of the Beels Cup format in like a BT11 regionals format, or just in general, because I do really like this deck. I think it's a lot of fun and it's very rewarding to play, so I'm probably going to play it for a while. Starting with the eggs, we do have our 4 Yamons. I do prefer the Yamon egg because rather than just mill when you die, as long as you have your archetype built up, this is just constant milling, and what you want to do is mill your own deck in this deck. It just gives you so much advantage. So I do play the 4 Yamon. Whenever an evil wizard or demon lord attacks you, or not evil, I'm sorry, wizard or demon lord. So Impmon won't mill when he attacks off this, but everything else will. And I do play just the 1 Pagumon. A lot of people are just playing 4 eggs. I still do like having a 5th egg. I think this is the best choice for the 5th egg. I like having a 5th egg because I do think that there are times where the game might go on that long, and you are essentially rookie rushing as a backup plan. Maybe not even backup plan. You're kind of rookie rushing into like high rolling into like your mill effects. So anyway, I have the 1 Pokemon. And I guess I'll let you guys know what you need from outside of the starter decks too, in case you're just trying to build this by going to your shop, buying 2 starters, and playing in the event. What you'll need to bring with you to play this deck. I do play 4 of the new Impmon from the advanced deck. He warps into Beelzemon if you have 20 or more in your trash, and his inheritable is when a card is trashed from your deck, you pop a level 3. Really, really strong. This is like more likely towards mid to late game. The thing you're going to bring back with your effects, the thing you're going to put in raising for the next turn, and the inheritable you want to see early game underneath your stack that you build to take care of floodgates. So super strong card. Then you play 4 of the Ex2 Implement. It on play searches for Ayamako and Beelzemon, and Beelzemon in its name. So you could grab Blast Mode. In the future you'll be able to grab X Antibody. This alt art does come in the starter. It comes 2 in the starter deck with the alt art pack. So if you don't have Ex2 Implements, you got them right here. Very cool. And the inheritable gives plus 2k to Beelzemon. So it helps when you build your stack up. Then we play 3 of the BT2 Impmon on deletion mill 3 cards. I have these fancy versions, but the deck comes with foil versions of the card as well. Early game, this is great. Just to get yourself milled a little bit. It's a strong card. I round out my rookies very simply with a couple floodgates. I have 1 Gazimon to stop opponent from gaining memory, and 1 Psychmon to stop your opponent from reducing memory costs. I think 1 and 1 is fine because this deck is a reverse toolbox. You're going to be getting a lot of your resources from your trash, and as long as you see it as you mill it, you kind of have access to it for the rest of the game, to be completely honest. So I think 1 and 1 is fine. You could run these as more Impmons if you don't care about floodgates. If you just don't want to play anything outside of the starters at all, you can use the 2 BT6 Impmons in this spot, which is fine. You don't have to bring these from home. whatever. They could be 2 Candlemons. You can do whatever. These are, for all intents and purposes, flex spots. I like floodgates. I'm going to run 1 Gazi, 1 Psychmon. For the level 4s, we play 4 Wizardmon. This is an essential level 4, and it comes in the deck, so that's pretty good. The promo Wizardmon. When it's trashed from your deck, you gain a memory, and its inheritable is you could reveal a purple card when attacking, put it on top of your deck, and that's it. But it helps you set up really strong mill effects. So we play 4 of that. I played 3 of the new Witchmon on Digivolving Mill 3, and then its inheritable gives plus 2k to Wizards and Demon Lords. So, and then my last 2 spots for my level 4s are 2 Dobermons. I do like Dobermons, but there were times where I do kind of wish one of these was another Witchmon. Just because there were times where I like ran out of mill effects or like couldn't get started until a little bit later. So I might go to a 4th Witchmon. Other things you could do in this spot, because I do like Dobermon. You can run 1 Dobermon and 1 hybrid, 1 Dobermon and 1 Ginkakumon promote. But if you just want to play from the starters, the Witchmon, Dobermon, it's fine. I don't even hate it like this. I think 2 Dobermons is good. I do like Dobermon. That's my level 4s. For level 5s, I just played 4 of the new Ballmon. It's on Digivolution, mills 3, and then also if you have 10 or more trash in the 10 or more cards in your trash, he gains on deletion. You can play a Beelzemon from your trash for free. Really strong effect, and his inheritable just gives plus 3k to Demon Lords and Wizards. So your Beelzemon's going to be huge if you have a good stack. Just 4. You can run 3. You can run older Ballmons if you really want more level 5s. But again, this is very reverse toolbox. So you're able to get cards back more often than you realize. Move this over so I have down here to work with. Now we get to the cards that don't come in the starters. These are, I feel, essential. And they don't come in the starters. They're the only real things you need. It's 4 of the EX2 Beelzemon. They are spiking in price because of the popularity of this deck and this archetype. You can get away with 3. I do think you could get away with 3, but I do think you need some number of them. Almost non-negotiable. When he's milled, you play an Impmon from your trash. When he digivolves and attacks, you can mill 2. You don't have to. You can. And then you pop a level 3. The level goes up 1 for every 10 cards in your trash. It's great. It's your removal. It's your pressure. It's really good. I play 2 copies of the new starter deck Beelzemon. When you digivolve, you mill 4. All turns. When a card's trashed from your deck, you gain a memory for every 10 cards. So it jack raids whenever you trash, just once per turn. And then once per turn, when a card's trashed from your deck, he gains sec plus 1. That's the important part, because it lets you be super aggressive. You'll get your sec plus 1. You'll swing, and then ideally, that combos with a card that comes up in a second here. But my last level 6, I play 1 Beelstarmon. She reduces her cost really cheap when you have a lot of cards in trash, and just kind of makes your opponent not want to attack you. Because when your opponent's turn, they attack, you mill a card. And whenever a card is trashed from your deck, you get to play an Impmon from your trash, and it gains Rush. So it's good on your turn, it's good on your opponent's turn. It's got a lot of good stuff going on. Then for my level 7s, I do play 2 of the new Blast Mode. When it's milled, you get to kill a level 3. You increase it by 1 for every 10 cards in your trash. And when digivolving, you unsuspend him. If you have 20 or more cards in trash, you gain 3 memory. That's huge. This synergizes a lot with just attacking for 2 checks. Unsuspending, hopefully keeping your turn, attacking for another 2 checks. It can evolve from the trash using one of the Tamers I'm going to talk about here in a second. And just overall, it's a really strong card. I chose to play 1 Death Exmon. I do think 1 Death Exmon's enough. Again, reverse toolbox, so you're able to grab it back from trash if you need it. It's a, it's a strong card. Strong card. Let me move some stuff around here. to make room for all the Tamers and options. Because I still want to give you guys a little snapshot if you guys want to look at the deck list. For Tamers, I played 2 of the new Iron Mako. It's really good. It helps you if you're at that deck out point to not deck out. You can just stack your effects to make sure you end with a card in your deck at the end of the turn. Very strong. It also lets you gain memory. You have 1 of the old Iron Mako. Lets your Beelzemon evolve into Beelzemon Blast Mode. Lets you mill cards. Fixes your memory. It's a good card overall. This is the count I like. You go to a third of this or a second of this. You can mess with the ratios. This is, again, one of the cards that doesn't come in the starter. So keep that in mind. If you do want to play with this, you're going to need to pick one up. But they are nowhere near as expensive as the EX Beelzemon. And they're not needed. They're just nice. For options, I have the 4 Deathslinger. When it's milled, you gain a memory, and it's your removal. And it's usually popping level 6s, because 20 cards in trash is nothing to this deck. So, I love Deathslinger, gotta run it. I run 2 of the Miss Memory Boost. Early game, it really helps you get going. You get so much advantage off milling, and 2 memory when you pop it is really strong. Big fan of Miss Memory Boost. You could even go to 3, but it is, again, a card that doesn't come in the deck, just like Darkness Wave. It is a 1 memory mill 3. Super strong in a deck that wants to mill. Again, though, it does not come in the deck, so keep that in mind. And then the final 3 cards are 3 of the Rivals Barrage. Kills the highest play cost on play and in security, but when it's milled, it delays into field, and you could pop it to get back any purple Digimon or Tamer. This makes it reverse toolboxy. This is really strong just to grab a piece that you need. I kind of save them for the end of the game and use them all when I need to go absolutely insane-o sicko mode. But this deck is super fun. Like I said, the only changes I'd really consider making, even in like a regular format, is I might drop down to 1 Dobermon just to play either a 4th Witchmon or maybe a hybrid. Or I think Ginkakumon Promote would be really nice because you could get it back with Rivals Barrage on a turn that they're at 0 if you have nothing left to swing. Or like an Impmon came into play from one of your trash or something. You could evolve over it for 1 using the Iron Mako, which is really strong. And you'll have Rush then and you could swing for game. Hybrids are good because you could evolve over the Tamer if you need to go for game. But a Witchmon wouldn't be bad. But again, I don't hate the Dobermon either. I think Dobermon's completely valid. So just something to keep in mind. This is the deck I played. I think it's a lot of fun. I implore you to try it. I did get the winner's Beelzemon, which I'm super excited about. I kind of want to keep trying to get someone to get a playset and put him in here because I'm a madman. Other than that, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I hope this video helped you. I tried to be a little more explanative because it's for a fun event. Other than that, I'll see you guys around. Have a great one. Bye.